So this is Maurice. She recently graduated from the school I'm currently obtaining my bachelor's degree in fashion marketing. She graduated with a degree in fashion design. And during this time, she had a project that she was working on. She had a collaboration with a different fashion designer.
Record jacket needs to be ironed, obviously. But you see how
And that's the part for...
Yeah, this is the part for this.
She asked if I could help her on this project. It was for 2 pieces. I think 3 originally, but we ended up doing 2. My role on this journey was production management, so kind of just, I guess, assisting her in production and, being of service in any way that I could kind of make the process more efficient, because she wants to embark on her own entrepreneurial journey. And, she's heard about my fashion lifestyle brand, Clearly Invincible, and the services we offer. So she contracted me for this job. But yeah, I document everything as much as I can. This is kind of a crossover post or journal entry with Clearly Invincible, because some of the experiences in this video was also documented on Clearly Invincible. So follow us on Instagram. I would also like to say that this is a sponsored video, my first sponsored video. Guess who it's sponsored by? You guessed it, Clearly Invincible. Clearly Invincible is a fashion media lifestyle consulting brand that helps fashion entrepreneurs and fashion enthusiasts start their journey in the fashion industry, in acquiring knowledge on how to start a clothing line, assisting in other fashion services like illustrations and portfolio management for school applications, competitions, etc. Also things like production management, as you will see in this video. This is not my first production management job. It is my first production management job in Europe, but this is probably my 3rd production management job overall. Yeah, this is on a much different scale because we were not dispensed, to tailors or, a production factory or a production house. It was very much DIY. And luckily I was able to brush up on my draping skills, my tacking skills, like my hand sewing skills, because this was most definitely couture, very, very couture. And if you don't know what couture is, it's pretty much handmade clothing. So I draped this piece, and I think the only parts that were sewn were the 2 side seams, and everything else, the inside hems, the ending hems, the beginning hems, they were all hand sewn. So very couture. A lot of hours, a lot of work went into it. But it was very fulfilling. It was really, really fulfilling. So
Landscape souffle. And we're live.
And we're live.
Let me
So guys, we're here in Marxen Studios. We are making this skirt for a look that she has designed. We did the fittings and now
we're ready.
We're ready to cut it on the fabric. The fabric is so nice. It's like a denim, but like in this color. Très incroyable.
Period.
C'est fabrique très incroyable.
On adore ça.
J'aime le fabrique. Le fabrique en français?
Les tissus, en fait.
Tissus. Pardon?
Les tissus.
Les tissus. Les tissus. J'aime les tissus.
Moi aussi, c'est les mêmes tissus que j'utilise pour mon dernière collection.
Ouais. C'est collection très jolie, très masculine et féminine.
La mienne?
Très, ouais, très sexy, mais
Pas trop.
c'est avec le masculine energy. My French is so bad.
Non, mais t'essaies.
I know, j'apprends, I'm learning, I'm trying. Okay, so the truth is what we have to do now. I've marked all the dots. Shout out to God for that. And let me increase the dart here. Marked all the dots, and now because this was draped, I'm going to remove all the pins, and so now it becomes its
Wait, you marked it
own-
already, the new side seam?
Yeah. Girl, don't you trust me? Don't you trust me?
C'est ça même.
Do you not trust me?
Oui, je te fais confiance.
Exactly. Exactly.
Alors.
I'm doing it well for you. Trust me.
Trust
Okay.
me.
So yeah. Cut. And cut. Hello. Hi. So Maurice just went to get some groceries. Let me flip this camera. So Maurice just went to get some groceries, and I just wanted to check in a bit with this journal entry. I think it's so crazy how I'm here right now making clothes, which is so crazy because I was like, I'm not making clothes anymore. I mean, I'm not making clothes for myself or for Clearly Invincible, so I'm still not making clothes in that regard, but I think it's interesting to see how like where life takes you when you're kind of just going with the flow and just seeing how things happen organically, because I mean, I have my own plans for what I'm trying to do, or what I have my own plans for, like what Clearly Invincible is right now and the services that it offers. And it's so weird how like I'm kind of just falling into those patterns even without like properly or adequately advertising myself online. And like I'm kind of just like finding the right places that resonate with my creative expression, because Maurice and I were going to the same school, and that's kind of how we met. And I told her about what I've done and what I've been doing with Clearly Invincible, and now she's embarking in that journey of like making clothes and like clothing production. And I'm really grateful that I am able to be like of service to her in the beginning of her journey and kind of like help her I mean, she already obviously has the idea of what she wants to do, so I wouldn't say that I'm, directing her in any way. But then for this particular project, it feels really good to be able to kind of put my pattern making skills or my sewing skills to use again, mostly in like the forms of like consulting the best ways to kind of like execute a piece. I know everything I'm saying now almost is like not making sense, but it makes sense to me, and that's all that matters. And yeah, I just feel really aligned, and I feel like this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. And sometimes it feels very difficult because like it feels like I'm starting again with Clearly Invincible, and it feels like I'm starting again with my brand, which I am. But then I'm just so grateful that regardless, I will always find myself like in the right space to be able to adequately creatively express myself. And this is one of those moments that make me feel like, okay, you know what? Nothing is stagnant, even when it seems like it's stagnant. Nothing is in place, in one place. Things are always moving, things are always happening, and almost just kind of like trusting divine timing in a sense, because I feel like I don't know, I just feel like it almost doesn't even make sense to me as well, but I just feel like this is exactly where I'm supposed to be, even though it in like physical reality it almost doesn't make sense, because it's like, bro, you're literally making clothes right now, and you said you weren't making clothes anymore. But then in the sense in which I'm making clothes is kind of like being of service in a way where I'm kind of in a way where I'm pretty much executing the services of my brand, which has been the aim, which is what I've been trying to do, to be of service to startups, to fashion entrepreneurs, and to fashion startups, and to kind of help them make that starting period much smoother from all the things that I've learned and all the notes that I've taken from starting a fashion brand myself. And so yeah, just I think the act of just being of service right now is what makes me feel like I'm on the right path, and is what makes me feel like this is exactly where I'm supposed to be right now. Even though I never thought I'd be physically making clothes, I thought I would kind of just be consulting, which is what I am doing, but also in addition making clothes. So yeah, that's just me trying to like, that's just my journal entry for tonight. It's like almost 9 p.m. and I'm gonna stay over at Maurice's because she needs as much help as she could get, and I feel like she wouldn't be able to because I draped this skirt, so it wouldn't be understandable to put it on the fabric. It wouldn't make any sense. The person who draped it would have to do it. But I've made like all the notes and everything, so it should go smoothly. I'll insert a time lapse of me just cutting and stuff. So that's my journal entry for tonight. I hope you're enjoying the journal entries, and don't forget to just kind of like put your input in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Let's have a genuine conversation about fashion and fashion entrepreneurship and just fashion in general. I want to talk about fashion. Okay.
This notebook that's for my supreme good will be realized in this 3-dimensional reality. Stop playing with her. I should have timed.
And she got Clearly Invincible working on her team. Yeah. It's my body when I'm thinking about you. Oh no, I've been thinking about you. You no, I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you packing. She doesn't know I'm on the way. I'm on the way, baby girl. I think she just looked. Anyways, back to work. On y va avec. I'm on my way with some snacks. Tomorrow we party.
I gotta take the cap off. Yes. I'm happy. Elated. Oh man.
Tell the people of the chaos.
So we've been working at IFA from since why are here like 11 something?
Yeah, you got here 11 something.
Working all day trying to finish these clothes for the collab, and now it's about to be 2 a.m. We're hungry, wanted to order some pizza. We got a little discount. Ooh. Yeah. Why the second Sessi presses a button for accept, we hear the footsteps of the man upstairs, and not God. We hear the footsteps of the man in the building that works upstairs, and he's like, "Yeah, we're closing school now." I would like to cut the cameras and get my money. Who's pranking me?
Where is the prank? Who is the prankster? Literally, now we have to just pack up. It's bloody cold. I'm not dressed for midnight.
It's like fucking 50 degrees outside.
15.
50.
Oh, I was like, I said, ain't no way.
Oh no. Son is looking at the bag.
The reality of it all. This is the fashion week they don't show you guys, like, honestly.
The fucking...
And the dances, you know, the men and women were very close, and that was one of the things that made it popular with young people, but also...
The thing that bothered the middle class, especially the white middle class, was that it seemed to be Africanizing American culture. The vulgar word was that it's niggerizing American culture. These people have
And even the way he says, white.
Middle class terrifically, and it also upset the black middle class because the black middle class didn't want to be seen in this way.
Girl, this noodle a little thick.
Freddie Kephart, who was a Creole trumpet player, and he did a lot of things like laughing, and he played with the mute. It's a certain type of mute called wah-wah mute. And
How are you doing this morning?
Better.
It's cute.
Seconds.
Yes. It's so cute.
I'm actually like on the way to like deliver
So the drop off was kind of inconvenient, I think is the word. Inconvenient, yes.
I just don't like the rough edge of this.
Yeah, I think before she leaves, we can tack it the way I did the other one. Yeah, after that, we weren't really sure what to do, but I mean, it was Fashion Week in Paris, so we just decided to go for a random show around Champs-Élysées, I think.